What's going on, guys?
There's a lot of drug here.
I just got rejected from Lambda.
But you know what, guys? It wasn't meant to be. How's your day been?
My day's been good. Got up quite late. Went to the post office.
There was a bit of a bitch fight.
Yeah, a bit of a bitch fight. Couldn't post what I wanted to post.
Oh, it's been a bit of a bad day.
I know, because it's an electric item, but it's okay. We move forward and we...
I've had a very busy day.
Yeah?
I'm going to do a story time because let me know if you guys like these kind of videos, but apparently they're really popular.
So today's story is all about how I was a money launderer. I accidentally laundered £35,000. The story was, there's a big thing, especially in South East...
Wait, how old were you? 16?
Yeah, 16 I'd say. So, yeah, I was 16 years old, and there's a big thing in South East London, not even just South London, the whole of the UK, called Squares.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's called Squares because a debit card is sort of like a square.
Is it? Oh, it's a rectangle.
And basically what you do is you give someone your credit card details, and you don't really know what they do, but at the end of the day, they leave some money on there that you can keep. Maybe it's £100, maybe it's £500, £1,000. Lots of people have done it. Some people, it just didn't work, nothing happened. Some people made 50 quid, 100 quid, or a couple hundred quid. I decided to do this because my friend hit me up on Snapchat and said, yeah, let's do it. He showed me these screenshots of his bank account. He called me up. I trusted this guy.
Was it someone from your school?
It was someone from the Brit school.
Oh.
He was 2 years below me. And I just became friends with him. And then one day, these two guys rocked up outside my house in a Mercedes. And they were talking about it. I gave them
Wait, hold up. You got into this car of these strangers.
With these strangers.
Like, how stupid.
I know, it's very stupid at the time.
They could have killed you.
They could have killed me. But they didn't. They just wanted all my details and I wrote it down on a piece of paper. And then my best friend and me were so excited and we were thinking like we're going to go on a ski holiday, we were thinking about all the clothes we were going to buy, Selfridges. I was looking for 2 ways to make money. And then my best friend, who I'm not naming, decided, why don't we take all the money and scam the scammers? So...
But how much did the scammers tell you they were going to put into your account?
Like a couple of thousand.
So that wouldn't be suspicious on his bank account, really.
So then Lola said,
Oh, you just named it.
So I don't know. She said, why don't we change all the passwords so that when they put the money in, they can't take it out? So, and then I was sitting in my drama class in a circle during a rehearsal for a play, and then I get a notification on my phone from Santander saying exceeding account balance limit. So I opened the bank account and saw this balance and I saw this number and it said £30,000 had just entered my bank account.
And he sent me a screenshot, I didn't believe him.
So I sent it to my friend across the room and I looked at him and he looked at the phone and his eyes just popped up and I was freaking out and I went to the toilet. Then he came to the toilet with me and I was just like, I've got £30,000 in my bank account. What do I do? Well, I called him up and I was like, this has happened, blah, blah, blah.
What, the scammer?
Yeah. And then they went, this is good, this is good. And then I went, but they've blocked it. And then they said, go to Santander. So I was freaking out. And then you came with me.
Was the aim that you got the money out in cash and handed it to them outside the shop?
Well, I think they would have put £30,000 in to clean it. And then they would have taken maybe £28,000 to another account and left me £2,000.
Because I thought they asked you to take it all out in cash and give them £30,000 in cash.
No.
And I was like, that's very suspicious.
We go to the bank account, you and I. We speak to this guy.
Because Zach's like, I don't know if my account's blocked. This is so strange.
Yeah.
And then I got the money from inheritance. That's what
the university.
Yeah, because that could be real, like legit.
Yeah.
If he had a rich uncle that died.
So they said it was fine. They weren't like overly suspicious about it.
Yeah, but they said they need proof.
Because if money goes in, it must come out from somewhere else. It needs to be a plus minus. So they just said, can we get proof from someone else's bank statement that £30,000 came out of their account to yours?
Yeah, and obviously Zach didn't have this.
I didn't have that, so they gave me a Snapchat username of someone who would get that for me. They never gave me the proof.
And then then what happened?
Well, then I got a letter from Santander saying that they're closing my bank account.
Yeah, so we went back, didn't we? And they took you to the little room.
Yeah.
And then you were like, why are they closing it? And they're like, oh, we can't tell you, we're not obliged to tell you.
Yeah, that happened. And then, all of a sudden, all that money just went, it disappeared,
Yeah,
they took it, and then they just ignored me. They deleted me on Snapchat, everything. So then, I was like, okay, this is a bit annoying. My Santander bank's closed. I need to open up another bank account.
And they handed him his like £50. That was his money.
Yeah.
In cash, and then they shot the account.
And then I opened up a new bank account.
We went to NatWest.
NatWest. All of a sudden, 5 days later, that closed down.
And then went to ask them, and they're like, oh, we don't have to tell you.
Yeah, we couldn't tell anything. And the guy was a bit nice. And then he recommended getting like a Monzo or a Starling.
Yeah.
And that's why now I have a Starling and a Monzo bank account.
Yeah, Zach can't open a bank account.
Any bank account under Royal Bank of Scotland.
For at least 5 to 10 years.
For at least 5 to 10 years, because what I found out was I've got a third-party fraud. Pretty scary. And I was just like, I'm never going to get a mortgage or anything. And it did motivate me. It was like, come on, be successful so you don't have to ever get a mortgage.
It was good, though, that you were underage, because if you were overage, it could have been a different story.
It could have been a different story. So, then what happened was I tried to speak to this guy on Instagram.
The guy who's the scammer?
Yeah, he had all these photos on Snapchat and Instagram of all his money, his cars. Yeah, and he was saying, oh, I trade, I do this, I make money on Wall Street. So I put on his Instagram, you're a scammer, you stole all this money from me. And then he turned off
Well, he didn't steal the money from you, because it was
yeah.
your money.
But then he turned off all the comments and everything, and then I got so many messages saying, he's not that, he's a good person, blah, blah, blah. Then half the people were like, is this true, is this true? Yes. I heard the story. And it's so crazy.
It's so bad.
If you guys have these people on Snapchat, like I do, 9 times out of 10, they're probably dodgy. I believe that a lot of people who especially show off their wealth, it's probably not real.
But we're going to link him now. I hope someone's watching this so you can escalate this for us, the police.
Yeah.
We want to bring him down.
But
he's doing, like, what was it? Like, loads of teens, like 16 to 18, are being targeted in the UK.
Yeah, 100%. Lots of people
naive,
get in trouble.
Like, they're naive, they just want to make money.
But the good thing is, because, it's all about who you know, I go to Pride every year. I met a man, I was actually selling balloons to a gay man, and he was part of the fraud department at Santander.
Oh, really?
And I said to him, look, this has happened, have all the balloons that you want in the world, just help me. And he said, yes, you've got the third party fraud tag, in 5 years it will be cleared up. Yeah. So, long story short, I'll be okay, I'll get through it. It's been a big lesson learned not to try and make money the easy way.
Yeah, I want to warn you guys not to do this, because, like I said, if it's older or if you like get in the random person's car, they can they know where you live. They saw our house. Like, it's so dangerous. I don't know why.
Yeah, I mean, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is too good to be true.
There's only one way to make money. Okay, you can win the lottery, yeah, or you can work hard.
Work hard, work your butt off.
And earn your money.
Just bringing it back to Lambda. In life, you're going to get rejected, but it's not about how many times you fall down, it's about how many times you get back up.
Yeah.
So keep on working hard. Your dreams are more than capable. You can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands.
So thanks for listening to our story.
Yeah, that's story time. Why I money laundered £30,000.
Bye.
Bye, thanks for watching.
Bye.